Welcome back to JB Reviews. I have a King Ranch and the Platinum. Unfortunately, I had a Platinum F450, but the truck actually got picked up the same day that it got dropped off. So we're going to use this single rear wheel and this dually 450. Special shout out to Larry H. Miller, Super Ford here in Salt Lake City. If you are in the market, be sure to give these guys a look up. Let's get into the video. Let's start with the Platinum. Now, I was shocked by this Platinum grill because it does resemble the Lariats, but it does have like a polished aluminum versus like a bright chrome, and it does give it that classy look on the front end of this truck. I also love the fact that these headlights are the projector style, full LED, turn signals included with that, and the accent light going around. Painted front bumpers with the parking sensors down below, which were added for 2023. Now when you go over to the King Ranch, I'm actually surprised they did not give it the LED projector style headlights. It's pretty much the same as the Lariat. However, the grille is a little bit different designed, and I do like the overall styling of it too. And if you do want to get a King Ranch, as you guys probably can see below, you do have the two-tone. So you have the stone gray down below. If you don't want the stone gray two-tone, you can get the chrome package, and that would actually break up the two-tone because the two-tone's on the side here all the way back to the bumper. So some people love it, some people hate it. But as far as the front ends go, if I was spending the money, I think I would like to get the Platinum. I do like the overall designing. I love the projector headlights. And I'm not a huge fan of two-tone. I would do a white with the stone gray, but that's probably the only one I would get. Now, the trim piece on the side for the King Ranch, it just shows King Ranch. You see like a dark brown behind this lettering here. And on this side, obviously it's gonna say Platinum, has that black background there. Mirrors, however, on the Platinum do have a chrome trim piece compared to the King Ranch. Now, if you do decide to get that chrome package to escape getting this two-tone, this would become chrome. The door handles also would become chrome, but if you want the two-tone, you get the painted door handles and mirror caps compared to the chrome for the Platinum. And they do give you a nice trim piece on the bottom of the windows on both sides of the trucks. You're gonna have the side steps, so that's not gonna really change. Now the wheels are gonna be different for the King Ranch if it was a single rear wheel truck. But apart from that, they're gonna have, you know, pretty much the same suspension, things like that. Out back, they both have these huge trim pieces. Here's the King Ranch with that logo there. And then on this side of the house, you have the Platinum. But the Platinum also has the full LED taillights, which I do like. And if you look over at the King Ranch, yes, they cheaped out on the King Ranch and gave you the incandescent bulbs with the LED. So they're not full LED. And I personally would prefer that on my truck. Now let's go ahead and drop down the tailgates. So you guys can see, if you watched my last videos, I showed you the sonar on the tailgate with the backup camera. Now, that does come with both trucks. So if you would like to get the King Ranch or the Platinum, you have those functions. Hopefully you guys can see them right here a little bit better. Here's one more look at the tailgate, because I want to show you this chrome trim piece. On this side, it's black. But yeah, getting the 450, you do get the 3-inch receiver hitch too, by the way. But let's go ahead and check out the interior. I gotta show you one last thing. I just noticed this. You do have the chrome exhaust tips for the Platinum versus these. Let's go ahead and start with the King Ranch because I like this interior the best. Now, the Cowboy truck is just absolutely amazing for the interior. There's very subtle differences on the exterior, but when you get inside, it's very clear this is the Cowboy truck. It says King Ranch with the logo, dark wood trim piece, and just check out the attention to detail on this trim piece. Now I'm going to jump over to the Platinum and show you this trim piece right here. The King Ranch does have a nicer trim piece compared to this Platinum, but I do like what they've done with the door card on the Platinum. So you have this kind of like caramel color with the stitching, suede material as opposed to the leather. And yeah, look at the seats. They both have max recline, so that's what this is going to be used for. I think it's also used for like shoulder support personally. But yeah, you have that perforated leather accent right there. And even on the center console, check this out. Stitched with the caramel, and it says Platinum right there in the center. Let's go ahead and jump over to the King Ranch. So this is the center console for that King Ranch. Love the seats. You have this peanut butter with this dark chocolate. And again, as I said earlier, they both have max recline seats. They both have tilt headrest with the speakers in the headrest as well. And I want to jump back over real quickly to show you guys the wood treatment on the Platinum so you guys can see a comparison there. The Platinum wood for the City Boys, really, really classy. And you know, even on the steering wheel, you have Platinum right there. They give you this cover that slides. You have that wood trim piece. But all this is open. And the dash, you have soft touch up here. And for the most part, it has a nice appearance. And here's the cover on this side. And let's go ahead and take a look at that King Ranch. Both trucks have real wood. You can kind of feel the grain inside the wood. You can also feel this design here, which is basically the logo for the King Ranch. And you have your ranch right there on the dash with some trees, and you can kind of see the ground there too. But overall, I think that the King Ranch has a slightly nicer interior, especially like this trim piece here. They also give you a dark brown roof, so it all flows together extremely well. Up on the dash, soft touch. You have like this almost like bronze color, maybe. It's a little different from what you saw on that Platinum next door, but these buttons don't change on this truck. And on the side of the headrest, on both sides I should say, they give you this 1853. And then here's the cover again. You can feel the grain and also the logo. You have that wireless charging with 2 USBs. This does slide too to give you more cup holders. And yeah, here's the steering wheel, King Ranch, again with that logo. You can feel it, nice attention to detail. And I do like how in the doors they give you that black accent, because it does go well, because there are other black trim pieces inside of this truck. On the Platinum, you can't tell that it's black because the whole door is dark. But yeah, you can see here too, there's no suede. Now on the side of the center console, they do wrap this in leather with some stitching. Let's go ahead and take a look at it on the Platinum. So yeah, still leather wrap with that stitching. And the roof is black. You have LED lights. And when you look at the leather kind of looks like a deep navy blue. It doesn't look black, but I think they call this black. But nevertheless, it still looks great. And as I mentioned earlier, you have the same controls on both sides. Those sensors, all that stuff on the tailgate come apart of both trucks. You have power steering column and pedals, pretty much all the same stuff you saw on a Lariat Ultimate, you're gonna probably see on this truck too. But it's just a little bit more upscale now. I don't know if you guys noticed, they don't put Platinum here like they did King Ranch on that side. So that's just something to consider if you like those types of things. Out back, same treatment to the doors, 60/40 bench. And they don't skimp out, they still give you the nice appointments to the leather seats, all that caramel stitching is still here. Outboard heated seats with tons of power outlets and plugs. They don't give you that little platinum badge on the side of the headrest that you saw on the King Ranch, but yeah, these back seats are beautiful. Let's go ahead and check it out for the King Ranch. Yeah, these trim pieces for the King Ranch are really, really nice. Here's the door. I don't know which one I like better. I do prefer this cowboy look, but I don't know if I would want two-tone. I think I prefer the platinum a little bit more so compared to this. But overall, I mean, both interiors, like, Ford has done a phenomenal job. I don't think you can go wrong with either truck. I love that this whole interior flows extremely well. And yeah, you wouldn't be disappointed with either truck. Now, as far as the payload goes, these trucks are not identical. Unfortunately, if I have a chance, maybe I'll be able to get a limited and a platinum, and hopefully they'll be the same class of truck, so I can really give you guys a nice look at them. This is just the trim piece for the platinum. It just says Super Duty here. And let me just show you one last time for the King Ranch, and then I'll end the video. It basically says Santa Ranch on there. But yeah, this is fire. I do like this interior. But be sure to subscribe to the channel. I did a video reviewing both of these trucks, and I went into a pretty good detail for both of them as well. So let me know in the comment section which truck you like the most, King Ranch or Platinum. See you guys soon.